In order to remove the cassette mechanism, I venture to say I have to remove this connector, and then over here remove this connector. Now I have to deal with the screws, and there seems to be on this side 1, 2, and another one hidden underneath here, 3. And if you look at it from the other side, let's see, 4, 5, 6, and it looks like there's one back here, 7. So let me take these out and then see what else needs to be removed. Okay, I've got the unit loose, and it looks like there is one more connector. And that is coming from the motor. Sure don't want to break that one. I'm going to start off by removing this counter belt, which is hidden, or partly hidden. Here's the counter belt right here by this shield, which seems to be attached with 1, I would say 2 screws. There's another screw here. I don't think that has to come out. There's actually one more screw, which was hidden under this wire connector. So there's a total of 3 screws holding this cover in. So I think I need to take the pinch roller assembly off in order to get to the counter belt, which is a little bit convoluted. So there goes the washer. I'm going to put that in a safe spot. And then I need to check out what happens here. Okay, now I'm going to take some of the tension off here. And then remove two screws holding this counter assembly in. There's one on the left and one on the right. They're secured like with some kind of Loctite. So once I put the new belt in, I'm going to go ahead and secure it too. I'm going to put something on there, most likely nail polish. And once those 2 little screws come out, this thing is just going to come out. Of course, when you put the new belt on, you just basically reverse your steps. Since I have the capstan in my hand, I may as well swap this out too. You can see here it's got some kind of indentations in it, and it's really not spinning that free. So I'm just going to go ahead and use a hammer and my little punch and punch it out. Now here you can see me pounding this out. Of course, this isn't the ideal method, but sometimes you got to make do with what you got. Now here's a comparison of the capstans. You can see the new one on top and the pitted one. That's what it is on the bottom. I'm going to spray a little bit of oil in here before I put the actual shaft in. Just a tad. Of course, I overdid it again. And then I'm going to rub this dry with alcohol, get the rest of the oil off, and then put it in. So I managed to put the capstan mechanism back on. It just has to be put back into the right position. You can see there with that little white thing at the end of my fingernail there, that's grease and that's the spring. And so that's how it's supposed to, I don't know if I can zoom up, that's how it's supposed to set in there. Now in order to put this little clip back on, I'm going to put it in position here from this side, and I'm just going to try to actually use my pliers here. I think I got it right here, and then squeeze like that, and there it goes, it's on. So now I'm in the process of removing the last two, basically the two screws which hold this plate on, so that I can remove the other two belts. And for that, this screw here has to come off, and this screw here was held in with Loctite. So what I did is try to scrape off as much as I could, and I just now broke it, basically broke it free, and I had to get a screwdriver on it. It fits really, really tight because these screws can be stripped out very, very easily. So I got a little larger tip now to take off this one, and there, that should come off quite easily, which it actually does. And then this plate has to come off. I'll put this to the side carefully. I don't want to mess nothing up. And then here I've got I basically got full access to the belts, and that's all. And of course, putting them on is just a reverse, in case this flywheel plate here would have the flywheel itself would have some dirt on it. I would go ahead and clean it up with some alcohol. But same thing here with the motor pulley. Well, it seems to be reasonably clean, and just get new belts and then put it back together.